All right. Drew's views here about to do my reaction to Secret of the Omnitrix, Ben 10 Secret of the Omnitrix from 2007. Let's see. Yep, 2007. Is it Secret, right? Not Secrets. So that means there's one specific secret, apparently. Well, I'm not sure what that's going to be, but yeah, it does make me think it's going to be one specific thing. Maybe it will be something to do with, hey, Dave, good to see you in here. Maybe it'll be something to do with how he's going to eventually be Ben 10,000 or something to do with unlocking all of the aliens, which he currently, at the end of the main series here, didn't know how to do. I know there was some discussion as well on the order for the movie, and so some of the episodes could have potentially come after. There's soon to be some debate in the comments about that, though, which I'm not sure exactly where we came down on what's true with that or not. It seemed like the movie was best to be at the end. I think someone even said this does function as the series finale, so not too sure. Anyway, like I said on my last video, I'm gonna react to the movie maybe probably in about 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. I'm going to watch it on the Hulu Watch Party. So if anyone wants to get in on that still, you can. If you have Hulu, I know that maybe is Hulu maybe only available in America. I'm not sure. That may be the case. I'm going to try to look that up, actually. Hey, Toby, how you doing? Anyone who's watching right now, I see 3 people on, but if you want to say anything regarding Ben 10 or anything else, or questions or comments, anything like that, please do feel free. I'm just looking up what's the deal with Hulu here. Is Hulu only in the US? It's coming up in the search, so currently only offers plans in the US states and territories, as well as US military bases around the world. Okay, so that's kind of what I thought. I know I have viewers that are, I believe, all over the place. Alien Force, I will react to that. Is that the next? I believe that's the next series, right? A lot of people have been asking about that. I have said in the past that I will. I think I've said in the past that I will continue with the next series. So if Alien Force is in fact the next series, then yes, I'm going to plan to roll right into that following the big secret here. I mean, in a couple weeks or whatever. Yeah, it is the next. Okay, I think there's two. I know there's a bunch of Ben 10 series, even like a reboot type of thing, I believe. But I know there's 2 series that people tell me to watch. One is Alien Force, and one is called something else, but Omniverse or something like that, maybe. So we'll see. I'm only definitely doing, or I'm only committing for sure to the next series, but we'll see how it goes after that. Obviously, there's a lot of people that enjoy Ben 10, the most popular videos currently I'm doing on my channel. So gotta give the people what they want, and I am enjoying the show anyway. And I've been told that that it's a little more because some of the humor and stuff in Ben 10 or some of the plot lines aren't always to my taste in terms of what I like. There maybe because it's for a little bit of a younger audience, or also sometimes I don't love when they don't, like, I really like the finale or whatever the last 2 episodes were, not the non-canon one, but the negative 10. I liked how everything was getting tied together. That's what I like to see in my shows. So I've been told that. So basically, with the original Ben 10 years, sometimes when there's episodes that had seemingly no connection, to anything else or continuity, then I didn't like that as much. But I think I've been told that the later series, like Alien Force, Ben X more mature in it, I believe. There's more plot development, world building, that sort of thing. is what I've been led to believe. So hopefully that will be the case, and I will enjoy that. Toby, you said there's 2 more series. Yeah, that seems to be what I've been told, but I think there's more than just 2, but maybe only 2 more in the main canon or whatever, something like that. Anyway, like I was saying about Hulu, I kind of wanted to do this, live stream too for a little bit to see if anyone else wants to join in with that. So let me know if that is the case. You can tell me in chat here or hit me on Instagram at PodDrew. Yeah, I think it would be fun. I'm not really exactly sure how watch parties work. Like, I don't think people are on camera or anything like that. But maybe there's like a chat thing like this. I think that people can talk, or I don't know. I'm going to see how it goes. But so yeah, back to the movie though. Yeah, it says it came out in 2007. I guess that's when the series ended. Someone also told me in the latest video comments that about the non-canon episode that the that episode aired like the same week as the next series aired as well. So there's also debate whether that was supposed to be non-canon or not, or they just kind of retconned it as being that. I thought that was kind of interesting too. But I guess the creators of the show knew they were going to be able to continue. I'm assuming it's the same creators onto the next series. And I was looking up the voice actors for this too. So Ben is voiced by Tara Strong, who's like does a ton of voice acting work, I believe. I was looking at her page here on Google, and she's the same age that I like in 2007 when she was doing the voice of Ben in this. She's the same age as I am currently, which is kind of funny. Like a 33-year-old woman doing the voice of a 10-year-old kid, I guess. I was gonna look up the Gwen voice actor too. I'm not sure if she's also does a bunch of voice work around. Watching a lot of animated shows now, I am seeing more crossover on different voice actors that do a ton of stuff. Steve Bloom is Vilgax. I haven't heard of him, but yeah, Megan Smith does Gwen Tennyson. Now she's 35 now, so she must have actually been younger when the show aired. Then, well, I guess she would have been like 20 still. Well, it's funny these voice actors doing young kids. Yeah. So what else is going on, guys? Please feel free to ask any more questions or anything like that, or it could be specific about the movie too, Secret of the Omnitrix, without spoiling, obviously. Is there anything I should be looking out for? And I'm trying to do a little recap here, or like I normally do for my videos, film a little recap too. So I guess so I wasn't sure still if there's some of the episodes came after or what, but I'm assuming the -10 will be referenced in this. Maybe it won't be. Also, well, I guess I know Vilgax is in it because I was looking at he's coming up on the credits here for the voice actors that are going to be in the movie here. I was assuming he would be anyway. Could anyone remind me what is he? Vilgax obviously wasn't part of that -10 thing at the end of the series, nor was Kevin, and I thought they were both still trapped in the null void. That's what my memory is telling me. So if that's the case, maybe Vilgax escapes from that within this movie here. But if they had already gotten out or something I'm supposed to know that I forgot, that might be good to remind me if he does escape. Okay, but he's gonna escape in the movie, I'm assuming, right? Not he didn't do it on something I saw already or wasn't referenced. I don't think that's the case. Okay. Yeah, he's always escaping apparently because when we saw Ben 10,000, when we saw the future episode, oh, it's off screen. Okay. So they're not. Is that like implying they're not going to? Excuse me. Is that implying they're not going to reference it? Like it's not going to be a scene in the movie where we see him escape, or they might not even reference that he had. Um, okay, cool. Yes, I'm gonna watch Alien Force. I said that. Ultimate Alien is that the next one after that. I'm committing to Alien Force right now for sure, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I wouldn't be surprised if I continued. Um, so what was I saying? Oh, so I was assuming yeah, Vilgax probably would be the. I mean, he does seem to be the central antagonist of the show here, so it's kind of noteworthy that he wasn't part of the -10 thing. I mean, I don't think he would have fit in with that anyway because that was a kind of a plan masterminded by the Forever Knights, or specifically the one Forever Knight leader, Forever King. So I doubt Vilgax would have went along with that. The king was getting, getting the other lower level, I guess, villains in line with him. Oh yeah, no problem, J Dog Angel 5. Just saying that I did, yeah. That seems to be the most common question I'm getting here. I did not watch it yet. Excerpt 19. I'm going to do it very shortly. Like I said, I'm going to do this Hulu watch party thing. If you have Hulu, you can watch along with me. I'm going to send the link out to anyone that wants it. But yeah, unfortunately, it has to be only. I can't have the video up on the screen. I may would get blocked anyway if I did that. What's my favorite alien? I've been thinking. That's another common question, especially on these live reactions. I was thinking about it more recently, though. Actually, I kind of think. Well, actually, one of the questions. Maybe this isn't exactly the question you're asking, but another question I've gotten is, what alien would I like to be the most? And I was kind of thinking about that recently, especially with the newest episode, maybe, or the non-canon one. I kind of think Canon Bolt is the one that I would like to be. He seems like the most fun one to be. My favorite alien. I mean, I always used to say Ghost Freak was my favorite, but then that whole kind of thing. He's like not even officially one of the aliens, or I guess he still kind of is, but he was my favorite voice at least. Hi Clark, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, so let me think about also someone. Actually, let me pull up my page here or my video here. Someone also commented what all the aliens we've seen so far, which I thought was very helpful. I appreciate whoever did that. Let me give him a shout out now when I find that comment. That would be helpful for me to pick a favorite. Yeah, it was Tough Bot Kyle went ahead and listed all of the aliens here for me that we've seen. So apparently there's 18 so far. So we'll see if he was correct with all these actually. So there's Heat Blast, Wild Mutt, Diamond Head, XLR8, Gray Matter, Forearms, Stinkfly, Ripjaws, Upgrade, Ghost Freak, and then he says Destroyed, which sucks in parentheses. So I agree. Although, refresh my memory on this too. Didn't Ben get the ability to get Ghost Freak back in the most recent Ghost Freak episode we saw? Not like the actual guy whose name is escaping me now, but that type of alien. Does he not have the ability to get that one again? I guess he hasn't used it again if he has. And then those were the original 10. Then we got Cannonball, which I just said I would like to be the most. Wildvine, Ben Wolf, Upchuck, Ben Mummy, Ben Victor. Was that one's name? I guess the Frankenstein one. Ditto, and I Guy, which that was interesting too. I Guy was introduced off screen, which I noted watching that episode, and then people confirmed for me, yeah, it wasn't something I missed. They just never showed the introduction of that one. So my favorite would be. I mean, I still do like Cannonball a lot, but Accelerate's voice I like a lot too, along with Ghost Freak's voice. Wildvine's pretty cool. I mean, I like him a lot. Yeah, it's hard to pick. I was saying recently, I feel like Forearms is the one Ben likes the most because that seems to be what he goes into the most, when I can tell. He uses Accelerate a lot too, but I feel like he uses Forearms the most. We'll see if that holds true, and he's in the movie here. I'm sure he probably will be at some point. I don't know why. Maybe because he's one of the most useful, strength and arms and all that. But yeah, okay. Ryder Ray is saying technically I've only seen 17 up till now. The 18th is in this movie. Oh, did I just say one that Did I say one on the list that I was given that I haven't actually seen yet? Let me go back here. I think I've seen all. Obviously, the original 10, Cannonball, Wildvine, The Wolf, Mummy, and Victor. I remember those are all from the same episode or two. Upchuck kind of defeated the Forever King, I guess. Ditto. Yeah, Ditto's the one that's like the Animaniacs one guy, and I Guy was the one off screen. So yeah, I've seen all 18 of those. I'm pretty sure, or I'm definitely sure. So maybe there'll be an. Oh, okay, you're saying 19th. So there's a 19th one I haven't seen. Okay, cool. I should have read through all the comments before going through that spiel again. But yeah, so okay, that's good to know that I'll be getting in on a new Alien here. I mean, it's a movie; they got to pull out the big guns, I would think. That certainly doesn't surprise me that there's going to be a new one. Oh, Dave, you're saying the movie? What? Well, I was kind of getting into that. Yeah, the movie came before that, and so High Guy maybe will be introduced in the movie here. And then I'll actually get an actual introduction, maybe. Cool. Yeah. So, do I have any other? I know at least one person had DM me on Instagram about getting in on the watch party, so I need to give them the info. I need to start it soon. But if anyone, let me know in the chat here if you want that information to watch along with the movie here if you have Hulu. Probably start in about 10, 15 minutes here. But I'd like to keep talking to you guys too. Hey from Pennsylvania. Hey yourself, Evan Studios. What part of PA? I was actually born in Pennsylvania, even though I barely ever lived there. Moved away when I was a baby, but technically I am a Pennsylvanian. Okay, so you're giving me your favorite alien from Omniverse. Well, obviously I don't know who that is yet, unless it was one. You know what? That's true. Actually, now that I think about this, I'm saying that's true. Like to my own point, there there was aliens, I guess, in the two future episodes that we hadn't seen yet in the main timeline. Even with Ben, what Ken 10 was getting some that he didn't think were cool. So I won't be counting those, I guess, but maybe some of those will get introduced in one of the series here that we might already know. Springfield, PA, West. Okay, Westchester. That's like by Philly, right? I've heard of that one. I was born in York, PA, but like I said, I don't really know it because I moved when I was a baby. But the movie's gonna look better than the show. You mean like animation style wise, Dave? I would assume that's what you mean. Yeah, that's typical of movies. I remember I went to see the Recess movie in theaters when I was a kid after watching the show on TV. And I was like, wow, it looks so different. It looks crazy. Oh my God. But I would imagine this movie will have even better animation than the Recess motion picture. Yeah, so let me think. What else could be going down here? I mean, I would assume we're going to get a lot of space action here, especially if it's going to be a Vilgax as the main antagonist in the movie. Will Vilgax be working with anyone? Like I was just saying a couple minutes ago with the -10 and him not being in that. He's not really a team guy for the most part. I mean, he wants the Omnitrix obviously, but what is his main plan? Just to get it from he wants to get the Omnitrix, but he wants to use it to create. I mean, I know he wants to start a war or win a war or something like that, right? He thinks he can create a bunch of aliens from it or something. I'm trying to remember. It was explained in the one episode. Maybe that was even all the way back in season 1. And we've seen from the future episodes that he's still trying to do whatever. Hello, the Shape Stocks. Good to see you in here. 16 years since the series, yeah. Wow. Oops, kicking my mic. Oh yeah, Tara Strong. I don't know if you might not have been in here at that point, but I did mention her too, because I was just looking her up on Google to see to remind myself who voices Ben, and I was noting that when she voiced Ben back in 2007, like in this movie, she's the same age that I am now, voicing a 10-year-old. But Raven from Teen Titans, that's probably another show. I know people want me to do that too. I don't know if you've been fans or fans of Teen Titans as well. I would imagine there's some crossover, but I know people want me to do that one too. And I did react to one episode when I was picking shows, and Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. I definitely watched that back in the day. Aren't they supposed to be making like a live action show now or something? That would probably be terrible. Yeah, Tara Strong, definitely a prolific voice actor. Hello, Alison CNR from Brazil. Good to see you. Yeah, I know there's like I was saying about Hulu only being America only, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know where you guys are from. I know I got Brazil in the house, Pennsylvania in the house. I do find that interesting where people are watching from. Hi, Sam Ahmad, the 50 starter. The 50 starter, what does that mean? Ben's voice actor will change in the next series. Yeah, I mean, I would admit, well, he is getting aged up, right? So is he actually going to be voiced by a boy this time, or a male, or is it just going to be another woman with a huskier voice or something? You don't know. You don't even know what it means, Sam. Well, I guess you don't need to. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep staying on here for a little bit. I mean, I guess I could just stay on and do my reaction. I don't know if like doing this will mess up me watching this Hulu thing at the same time. So I do want to make sure I actually film my reaction as normal. So that's what most people will watch. Raul, what's good? Colorado, nice. I've been through there on a road trip, driving through like the winding mountains and stuff. It's pretty fun, actually. Kind of a little bit daunting to drive through that. I don't know if that's the part you're from. Well, I think there's mountains everywhere, pretty much there. Greg Sipes voices Kevin Beast Boy. Okay, yeah. I mean, these voice actors, they're just doing all type of stuff. Yuri Lowenthal. Okay, so it is a man or a boy. Sasuke. Yeah, I've never seen Naruto, but I know people are referencing that all the time. Alberta, Canada in the house. Happy belated Canada Day. I just shouted that out on my recent Infinity Train video that I released today, because there's Canadians on the new season of that show. Canadian main characters. Arkansas, that's where you're from, J-Dog. Nice, my friend, my good friend Eric that I do podcasts with is from Arkansas as well. Yeah, I can't remember which part of Arkansas he's from. Maybe Little Rock. I know it's the biggest city. I think that's where he's from. Have I been to Red Rocks? I have not, unfortunately, because I do love going to live shows. I definitely plan to go to Red Rocks sometime in my life, hopefully sometime in the relative near future, because I've seen videos from there, concert videos and stuff, and it looks amazing, honestly. I am watching Alien Force. I'm just gonna have to reload that every. I should just put like make a little clip of me saying I'm watching Alien Force next. Just replay every couple of minutes. Sheridan. Oh, Sheridan, Arkansas. Okay. I can't say I've heard of that, but maybe I have and I forgot. Any plans for the summer? Well, I'm going on vacation myself. Speaking of not Colorado, but another place that is like a lot of good scenery and stuff. I'm going to go to Glacier National Park actually about a week from now, so I'm really excited about that. Going to go with some of my family members over there for a couple days, do some hiking and things like that, sightseeing. And then we're going to go to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for a couple days after that, which is more of like a lake town, nice vacation area. So, yeah, that's my plans for next week. And that's my main thing this summer. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay, who's my favorite character in Ben 10 so far? We've got the alien. And is an alien my favorite character? I don't know. Probably not. It's not Ben, but usually main characters aren't my favorite in most shows. I do like Kevin a lot, I gotta say. Kevin's my favorite antagonist, probably. I like Charmcaster too. I mean, she's only been in a couple episodes, but those, I think I've said this before, but on another Q&A thing probably, but though I like the antagonists that are more of an age of more contemporary with Ben and Gwen. Let me think here. Yeah, it's hard to pick a main character. I mean, this show too does have, it is so spread out with so many different characters, mostly of just the aliens, but yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, yeah, it's because like obviously Grandpa Max, Ben, and Gwen are the three main characters, and they're in every episode, obviously for the most part, and there's so much of it, and then all the other aliens and antagonists are so spread out, like they recur and stuff, but it's kind of tough to say. I know it's not a good answer, but maybe I'll see who might end up, or who in this movie I'll see who ends up being my favorite part of the movie. Maybe that'll be my favorite character going forward. Let's see. Oh, nice! You're going skydiving the Shapes Dogs. I've never done that before either. That's another thing I would like to do. That seems fun. Good luck with that. Have you done it before? All right, movie predictions. Yeah, I kind of was starting to get into predictions, but I don't really know. I mean, my main prediction is that it's going to take place mostly in space. I'm going to say. I'm going to predict we get like 2/3 of the movie will be space based. I already know that Vilgax is in it, but maybe I assume he's going to be after the Omnitrix. I was wondering, will he be like team up with anyone? I'm also trying to remember. No one answered. I asked this before when not as many people are on, but if it's not a spoiler, someone told me Vilgax escapes off screen, I guess, from the null void. Does that mean that Kevin escaped as well? Like in the main timeline, obviously they get escaped later in the future episode. Well, I'm not. That would be cool if Kevin's in the movie too. So I'd like to see that. Oh, I'll see a lot more of him next series. You're saying, Raul? All right. Well, that's cool. As I was just saying, he's one of my favorite characters for sure. Oh, you haven't gone skydiving? Shit. Well, good luck. You have to go with. Don't you have to like be tied on with someone your first time or something like that? I think I've heard that. Kevin. All right, I'm getting back-to-back comments saying Kevin didn't escape and Kevin did escape. So that's. I don't know, but at least he hasn't escaped so far from all that I've seen from the show, right? So we'll see if Vilgax was able to escape and they're kind of together in there, then it would make sense that he would too. Okay. Not Brit. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I think legally they don't let you go by yourself anyway. That was my impression of skydiving at your first time, at least. Yeah, that sounds really fun though. All right. Well, I do wanted to start the movie soon. Actually, I'm gonna stop my video over here that I was recording. Let me make sure I email someone who wants the link to do that. Let me stay hydrated. This is a problem too. I don't know if you guys can hear this creaky ass chair, but there's a frequent problem with my reactions when I edit them. I got too many noises going on with I have noises anyway from outside that I can't control, but then the chair too. I should get a chair that doesn't make noise, but it's very comfortable. Your favorite character is Ben Rowell. I mean, I do like Ben, but but at the same time, he probably does get on my nerves more than any other character too, with some of his antics. So I probably like Gwen a little better, but then sometimes too, I think Gwen is like acts too mature for. I know she's supposed to be mature for her age, but sometimes they push that a little too far, but then sometimes they push, but maybe the other direction with Ben, where he's a little too immature. Or at least he doesn't learn his lesson. That's just something I do find interesting about the show. Like a lot of cartoons, especially shows aimed at children or a younger audience, at least preteens, whatever, they always like have a lesson in there, or they really like highlight the lesson, hammer it home. And in Ben 10, they don't. I feel like they don't really do that. And when sometimes I expect them to, but they don't. So that can be a good and a bad thing, I think. But it's more unique, at least. I don't know if people agree with me on that or know what I mean, but yeah. But I am looking forward to him being more mature in the subsequent series here, because I just think that'll be better. And if he's older anyway, that's generally more realistic. Yeah. But not to say he hasn't grown in the series. He certainly has, especially with the responsibility wise and everything like that. It would be tough too. I mean, even as an adult, I feel like it would be tough if I had these powers not to use them for certain benefits. Like, I mean, I was even saying at the end of at the end of the -10 one, when what was the kid's name? Nah, I'm forgetting already. The grandpa's friend's kid that was, fighting the -10 with them. He was pretending to have the movie tickets that Ben and Gwen wanted. But I was saying, I think I said in their reaction, like, oh, just go, Gwen, use your magic, and then Ben turn into like gray matter and just sneak. You guys can just sneak into the premiere or whatever. Cooper, thanks, Clark. Yeah, Cooper was pretending like I would do. I mean, I might do stuff like that. I mean, like people are saying Red Rocks before I want to go there. Or someone said that. I would turn into Accelerate and just burn right through to Colorado right now, or when there's a concert I want to see, right up to Red Rocks. I mean, there's plenty of things I would. Skydiving we're talking about, I would. I guess I'd have to get up in the plane. Well, I would turn into Stinkfly. I guess I could fly around if I was him anyway. But fly up in the sky, then switch to Cannonball, then drop to the ground. I mean, that's just have fun, I guess. But even just all these things you could use as your benefit, not to and not good for society, saving the world or whatever. So I can't begrudge Ben for like wanting to play his video games or use his aliens to have certain perks or whatever. But yeah, I think one of the main recurring things was which started to get better toward the end, but they were even still dealing with it in the latest episodes, where he wants to do everything himself, or he doesn't want the help, or he like really loves being the hero, like the one to be the hero, when it's got to be more of a team effort. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this watch party link here. guess if I start this, is it going to start the movie? Because I don't quite want to start it yet, but okay, now I get the link. Um, oh, what the hell? I'm just going to throw the link right here in the comments if anyone wants to use it. I know people, it doesn't, maybe no one in here actually has Hulu or has the ability to have it, but I'm going to throw that there if anyone wants it. And I'm probably going to start at 6:30 here, 6:30 Pacific here. I think that would be a good time to start. Does anyone want to get any last minute questions for me on the movie or in general about whatever? I was still trying to. I guess I'm still trying to think of what I think is going to happen in the movie. So I said space. I know Vilgax, but I said maybe Kevin. I mean, I would assume we're going to get some magic from Gwen. I was talking about teamwork just now, so probably probably they're going to have. I mean, this is not such a hot take opinion, but I would imagine they're going to have some teamwork that they're going to have to enact to do whatever. I mean, maybe Ben will get kidnapped by Vilgax. It's kind of happened already, I guess. Maybe Vilgax would kidnap someone else. I guess something like that's probably happened too in the show. I'm trying to think where they kidnap someone else. So like Grandpa, that did happen in the one episode. They took Grandpa so he would come. Is there going to be new character? I mean, I guess apparently there's going to be a new alien, but will there be new non-alien characters or not non-Omnitrix alien characters, whether alien or otherwise? Tetrax. Well, who is Tetrax again? Remind me of that. Oh, I'm blanking on who that is. Tetrax. Can't remember. How long is this movie, by the way? I don't think it's too long. About hour and 10 or so. Hour and 7. Oh, the Diamond Head guy. Oh, okay. That's the guy the original Diamond Head that Ben met, who gave him the the bounty hunter. Right? I do remember now. I didn't remember his name, but I do know who you're talking about now. He gave him the board that was like forgot about for a while. Then Ben just randomly whipped it out in the one episode. um, which that thing is cool too, man. I want one of those. I think didn't Ken get one of those for his birthday too? Lucky. I never got a hoverboard for my birthday or otherwise. Yeah, all the way back in episode 6, huh? So that was, I mean, can't fault me for forgetting that. That was real long ago at this point. We are how many episodes? Is there the same amount of episodes in every season? 12. I guess that would mean that there's been 48 episodes already then that I have watched on a weekly basis. I wonder if I did like binge the show or something, would there be more continuity? Would I see more continuity or something like that? Pick up on more? Well, probably a little bit. What's Race Against Time? Is that another one of the movies? When it comes to watching anything Ben 10 related, it's all a possibility for sure. But again, Alien Force is the only one definite. I don't want to commit to too much all at once here. Season 4 has fewer because of them. Oh yeah, that makes sense because it on Hulu. Speaking of Hulu again, it did jump, right? Which I was confused before I realized it was because of the movie. It did jump from like I think episode 5 right to 8 or 9 or something like that. Yeah. Oh, a live action movie. Is that any good? I know when they make live action anime movies, those are usually terrible. What do you guys like the live action Ben movie? They have an actual like young kid playing Ben in that, right? It's not like a 35-year-old woman dressed up like a kid. Okay, we've got an I do, and it's not horrible. Okay. Um, hmm. All right, so it's potentially worthwhile. Uh, is there any like notable actors in it? I wonder. Probably not, but like is like Grandpa played by no, I'm trying to think of like an old Grandpa played by like Michael Caine or something. That doesn't make sense. But I wonder if there's any people I would know in it. All right, let me get my camera going here. Do you guys want me to stay on? If it's possible, do you want me to stay on for a little bit while I start the movie? Again, you won't be able to see it unless you go on Hulu, the Hulu link. But I'm open to leaving this on. You can get a sneak preview of my reaction here. It's directed by Bill from Bill. Oh, really? Um, that's interesting. I did hear that he was a director now. His name Alex something, right? That's funny. Make sure I've got a good angle here. Yeah, good enough. Alex Winter, yeah, that's right. That's cool. What year did that come out? Um, that live action movie come out? That's a tie-in. So did it come out like around the same time as this Secret of the Omnitrix movie? So 2007, yeah. Okay, interesting. 2007 was a banger year for Ben 10, huh? Ben 10 content was everywhere back then, huh? 2007. What was I watching back then? I just recently started college. I guess I was big into Lost back. It was kind of the Lost heyday back then. I was not really watching any animated shows. Hmm. So I was watching like Weeds. That was big. Hmm. '07. Well, I'm ready to get into the '07 vibe once again. Let's start up my record here. You were 3 in 2007, J Dog. That's not what I like to hear. Man, I am old as hell. All right. Well, cool. I am going to hit start on this movie. I guess I can leave this up for a little bit. I won't be able to. I probably won't be looking at the comments as much though. So if anyone else has something pressing they want me to see, let me know. No, I'm not. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Let's go. All right. Then I'm going to hit start. It's giving me a countdown on this watch party thing. That's nice. 2, 1. And we are off. they're really good. Okay, I could tell it's a movie because they're really giving me a serious Omnitrix zoom in thing, everything here. See some cannonball, some forearms. Secret of the Omnitrix. Is Gwen talking right to the camera yet? Oh, okay. No. So Gwen and Grandpa immediately in trouble right off rip here. Animo. Well, I should have known he would be involved. Heat Blast. So the movie's starting off with the original Alien we saw as well. Heat Blast has a pretty good voice too. The Bugs kind of looks like Stinkfly. So sarcastic, Gwen. Animo's creations are definitely like the grossest thing on the show, probably. Or the most freaky or whatever. He is probably the most cartoonish as well villain. No. Animation is looking good here. I definitely see the upgrade. Optimistic. Animo, the eternal optimist. This is what I was talking about before. Like Ben, even up till now, Ben still doesn't listen. Or he still jumps into things. Oh, oh, nice. Oh wait, okay. For a second, I thought Gray Matter was riding that hoverboard. Oh, that's new. Oh no, it's Gwen's Magic. I guess it's not. Oh, a new spell maybe. This wasn't the mall that the hypnotist took over, is it? Some '07 fashion. Get them all. Wow. Getting spoiled here. It's kind of a good look, actually. Nice hat. So they are definitely going the route of Ben and Gwen fighting here. Can't be too surprised. So spaceship. Oh yeah. A big boy. Oh, this is going to be Tetrax then. We haven't seen you since episode 4. Oh, it was the board he was using. Okay. R.I.P. to that board. That's what I was going to ask. The creator of the Omnitrix. I guess it would make sense. It has to be created by someone. So far, it seems like I'm gonna be right. They're going into space soon enough. Oh, Ben just been going. Okay. It's kind of hard to be serious talking to a guy in lightning bolt pajamas. I have a feeling that Grandpa and Gwen will end up there anyway at some point in the movie. Get a look at Tetrax's ship here. It is very vast. Gluto. But tell me anyway for the viewers at home. Nice design on the ship. G-Force. Float like an Egyptian. Nice meta comment there. There's our guy. Out of body experience. You didn't think to look there first. Tetrax. Good constellation. We're gonna get a Prison Break plotline coming in. Nope. Omnitrix is back to not working how he wants. Gwen? I thought you wanted a break from all this, Gwendolyn. I instantly regret this. All right, I'm going to pause right now. Let me jump back into this chat here. There's a couple people still in. Oh, JDB, good to see you. Or you left already? Yeah, thanks guys for who are still on here, on live stream here, for hanging out. And I guess watching me do the first 15 minutes or so of the movie. But I'm going to go ahead and end it now. So I will have probably the first half of the reaction out next Tuesday, and then the following half, the next one next week, or maybe all at once. We'll see. But of course, look out for that on the channel. Thanks again, like I said, and everyone have a great evening and a great weekend. Peace.